Okay. Will, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We live. We're waiting for our host to come on. I just got off the phone with her, and she'll be with you right quick. So, um, just briefly, what some of the things that's going on with you right now?
Well, definitely what's going on right now is it's this Sunday. This Sunday we have R&B nights, which is R&B. It's an R&B concert series that I'm putting together. Definitely going to be the first of many. But that's happening at Smith's Old Bar in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm bringing in a couple of different acts with me, so I'm headlining. But I got a couple, three different artists. I got Mario Tyler. I got Jawan, I'm sure you know, and
Yes.
and I got an artist that I work with and write and produce for. Her name is Keela, so I work with her as well.
Okay. And here we go with Shamita J in the house.
What's
Hi,
going on, Shamita?
everybody. How y'all doing?
How are you, Shamita?
I'm great. Y'all started the party without me.
Yeah, we started a little earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Well, welcome to Musical Mondays with myself. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be available.
For
I
sure.
took some time and I was skimming. I was being a stalker a little bit. I
Yeah,
uncovered a few things about you, and I'm excited to talk about it tonight.
for sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited as well.
Absolutely. So I think I cut you guys off a little bit. What were we talking about? Get me in the loop.
I think he was just asking me what else I had going on right now, and I was just kind of letting him know. The main thing I got going on right now is I'm working on this R&B night, which is an event that I'm doing this Sunday at Smith's Old Bar in Atlanta, Georgia. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a good night for R&B. People talk
Yay.
about R&B is dead and R&B far from dead, man. Y'all just got to come out and support more R&B. You know what I'm saying? So. I feel like I'm one of those people that's kind of like standing on my soapbox saying, "Hey, R&B is still alive and well. Come and be a part of the R&B night." So hopefully it's gonna be the first of many. I'm headlining. I got three other artists with me: Jawan, Keela, who's an artist that I work with. She's gonna be performing some songs that I wrote and produced with her,
Nice.
and then a guy named Mario Tyler. So I'm excited. It's gonna be an amazing night. Like I said, it's gonna be an amazing night for R&B.
Sounds exciting. So where is this R&B night located?
R&B night is going to be at Smith's Old Bar at in Atlanta, Georgia. And
Okay.
I think the address, 1578 Piedmont Avenue, Northeast, something like that. It's on my Instagram if y'all want to. Yeah, and then Smith's Old Bar has an Instagram too, so it's kind of
Absolutely.
one of those spots, a legendary Atlanta location. Yeah,
Nice. I don't think I've actually ever been there, but thanks for dropping the location because we have people listening from everywhere, so you
for
never
sure.
know.
For sure.
So if you in the Atlanta area, we got and you think R&B is dead, and you trying to find a spot that's reviving it. You hear me? You want to go chill with my boy Will. He has a lineup ready for you all, so make sure you tune in. Go to his Instagram. Normally, I wait till the end to wrap in your
Right.
Instagram, but since we talking about it, and I don't want to lose anybody, go ahead and drop your handle of your IG where they can find more information on when that show is gonna be, date, time. We already got the location.
For sure. Yeah. If y'all want to find out more information about the event, y'all can go to my website, which is www.willprayer.com. That's www.willpreyer.com. You can check out my Instagram. All socials is at Yo That's Will, YOTHATSWILL.
Thank you so much. Y'all heard it. Yo, that's
Hey, that's
Will.
exactly. Hey, you got it. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly how I've been hearing it in my head when I'm
For
reading it.
sure. For sure.
So I did, like I said, I did get some opportunity to kind of dig in through your music. First of all, one time for the vocals, okay?
Hey, appreciate it.
Like, for real, you giving that organic, feel good, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Little vibrato mixed with the bronze, you know what I mean? With a baritone. Like, come
For
on,
sure.
R&B.
For sure. For sure.
I absolutely love the tone of your voice. I love your sound. It's beautiful.
Thank
Definitely takes me back to real. Not that it's fake today,
I
right? But
know.
we
I know,
definitely
right?
have an infusion of R&B meets hip hop happening right now, and it's like a new version of what neo soul was. but to hear like organic, true R&B chords with some R&B vocals, that's what you bring to the table. I thank you for that because I'm truly a
Was.
fan, like for real.
Hey, thank you so much, Shanita. I appreciate that. That's a
No,
very
you're so welcome. Thank you for putting your talent out there. So I know you have music, and we're gonna talk all about that. But on the topic of R&B, who is your top five? Like, who are your top five R&B males?
ever. We talking about ever, or we talking about right now?
Or how you feeling right now? You
And
can it could be a blend. It could be a blend. You might put the old with the new
yeah,
and
yeah.
call it.
Let's do that. I'll do a little mixture. I'll do a mixture. I would say I'm super heavily influenced by cats like Marvin Gaye. I feel like his whole swag, like that's just like my swag. I resonate with that swag. Bob, I know it's not R&B, but to me, he was a singer. He's on my Mount Rushmore is Bob Marley, and that's for a whole nother reason. I felt like he brought the spiritual aspect of music like
Yes.
to the mainstream. Luther is a big influence. Luther Vandross is a big influence. Michael Jackson, big influence. I am a huge fan. I know some people feel however they want to feel about him, but I'm a huge fan of Bruno Mars, man. Bruno Mars is that's my guy. He's one of my favorite artists out right now. And I don't want to I'm not gonna necessarily put him on the Mount Rushmore, but I gotta just give him. I just gotta show love to Lucky Day. Like I love the music that he's putting out these days.
Nice.
Like right now, I feel like he kind of is working his way to the top of the R&B game. So I love what he's doing. Yeah.
Nice.
Those are the
So
people.
let's talk a little bit about you said Bruno. What are they saying about Bruno? Because I'm lost.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people really love Bruno, or some people feel however they feel about Bruno. Some people say, "Oh, Bruno, a culture vulture," or whatever the case may be. But I don't feel that way at all. I feel like the man loves great music, and he's inspired by funk and R&B of the '80s and the '70s and all that stuff. So he does his version of that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't jockeying nothing but chords, and everybody do that. It's only about 12 notes on the you know what I'm saying you can play.
Right.
There's a million possibilities.
This
But
is
yeah,
true.
I love Bruno, and I think people need to lay off Bruno, man. He doing good. He doing good shit. And look at the records that he just dropped: Leave the Door Open, Skate, all that. It feel good. It feel
Yes.
good.
No, he definitely has some feel good music going on. I had no idea that's what they were saying because I
Yeah.
tend to like what I like, and I put that thing on repeat until I'm done with it.
So.
Right, so that's good to hear you as a male R&B singer have such positivity towards another, right? Because as you know, it's not always like that,
Yeah.
like we're constantly putting that put in competition with one another. Like there's so much room for everybody, so it's always beautiful to hear your take on who's popping and why you like them and who you rocking with, because support goes a long way. It's the same support that we need in reverse, right?
100. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm always big. I believe I believe in karma. You know what I'm saying? I believe in karma, and I believe that the love, the energy that you give is the energy that you receive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never trying to hate on other artists. I'm never trying to, even if I don't like it, I'll be like, man, maybe I just don't like this. You know what I'm saying?
This
Maybe I
is
just
true.
don't like
This one song is not my favorite, but I see you.
Right,
Because
right.
the hustle is real. Aside from creating, doing like I'm a singer as well. I love music is my thing, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
outside of the studio, which is a challenge is on its own, like coming together, putting that sound together,
For sure.
recording, make sure the vibes is right. There's also the business aspect. Now this work of art is done. How do you get it out there to the masses? You market it, you do those shows. And I did do a little bit of reading, like he ran into like a standstill with COVID, who was not being nice. I call it the C word. Was
Yeah,
not being nice. I know it sounds like you had a tour going on and it kind of came to a standstill.
yeah.
How have you been balancing all of the above, like creating your music, finding a way to market it, and also doing it during the period of quarantine? How creative did you get?
Man, pretty creative. You know, you got to get pretty creative. I think I just learned. I had to go back to the drawing board. You know, which I think a lot of people did. You know, I had to go back to the drawing board and really kind of evaluate how I was doing this, work, do a little bit more research on my craft. You know what I mean? How you were saying earlier. You know, a lot of times in this industry. Um, well, I would just say in this industry, the best way to compete is through knowledge. You know, you got to know the business. People forget that it's the music business. You know what I'm saying? Music business. So you got to add the business part up to it. A lot of people just want to do the music, which is fine, but the business got to get done as well. And what I've learned throughout COVID and all that is exactly that. It's like, man, you got to be really adamant about your business. You got to get your business together. You got to in the middle of COVID, you know, I created my first LLC. You know, I started. Thank you. Shout out to Black businesses. Hey,
Hey.
and and I created that through the midst of the pandemic and just learning, doing more learning, teaching myself a lot more about my craft, becoming a better engineer. You know, before COVID, I wouldn't necessarily term myself an engineer, but because of COVID, you know, I kind of delved more into the engineering side, you know, and started working at studios and things like that. I was like, you know what? I already can sing. I already can produce. I already hear these things. Like let me help. Let me be a part of. Let me be a part of helping that sound come about with more
Right.
people. So I really enjoy that side of music, and that's definitely one of the things that I learned about being in this whole COVID situation, for sure.
So quarantining had you pulling other things out the hat that you didn't even know was there.
Oh God. Oh God. I mean, like I said, it did the same for a lot of people. You know,
Yes, it
you had to
did.
figure it
Yes,
out. You know.
yes, it did. So you went from vocalist to perfecting that production to okay, well, we just go ahead and cut these vocals and mix them down too.
For sure. I mean, you know, and you know, I look at it like this. You know, a lot of people. I get a lot of times people tell me, "Oh man, you know, you got to be careful. You're gonna spread yourself too thin." You know, jack of all trades, master of none type. And I was like, well, I don't feel like I'm a jack of all trades. I feel like music is what I'm mastering. Like music all together
Right.
is what I'm mastering. Um,
Right.
and if I have the ability, and if I could, you know, I started off. I started off as an artist. I used to be, I don't know if you're familiar with SUC and Swisher House and stuff like that from Houston, Texas.
Yeah, switch out, for sure.
So when I was coming up and I first started doing music, it was really, that was what it was. It was like, it was like 17 rappers in a group and you had one singer. And I was that one singer.
Me.
You're right. I was like, I'm that one singer. And a lot of times, you know, they would want to rap to beats that I didn't realize at the time was out of key for me. I was like, man, this is just not in a good spot for me.
Right.
I don't like the way this feels. So my wheels started turning. I was like, man, maybe I got to learn how to make my own beats, you know? And then that led me to learn how to play piano, teach myself. I started learning how to play piano, started learning a lot about music theory, started learning everything about producing. And then that's when I got to the point where I was like, all right, I was already singing songs. Now I'm at the point where I can produce the songs that I want to sing. And then it was like, oh, how do I get it to sound the way that I want it to sound? You know, and then that led me to being, you know, hey, let me delve into more in the engineering side. So, you know, like I said, like I'm just out to master music, and I feel like the CEO got to know how everybody does their job. So there's no room that I can't walk into where, you know, and no studio I can't walk into where I don't know what's going on, you know.
Exactly. No, you hit it on the head though, because in my journey with music, you meet a lot of people that get one side of it. But if you think about all the greats, like one of my favorites, and I'll ask this question after I speak on them, is Prince. I feel like Prince is so amazing. Like this man created amazing music, first of all. Killer on the instrumentals, right? Like he was an actual musician. Went in, had his own studio. This man wrote movies, which he wrote the music for. You know, like it is. You're right. It's not being a jack of all trades. It's really part of the trade.
Right.
It's to understand the 100% perspective of what it takes to be an artist, and like you said, being a CEO. the minute you put on your artist hat, you're deciding to be a CEO because you are the business.
Right.
And so to not understand the different aspects of what you're going to need in order to function as a business, like, you know, like you kind of selling yourself short. That's how you end up in those situations where, you know, they're not so healthy for you. Now you're doing music you don't like because you don't understand creation. You know, now your split sheets ain't where they're supposed to be because you didn't understand that part. Like, we can go on and on, but I think that's an awesome perspective to have. Like, if you're gonna be the CEO, why not figure it out? The biggest businesses, the CEO knows how to at least hire the right people, right?
Right.
And in order to hire the right people, you have to have some understanding of what that looks like when it's functioning properly. So kudos to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Kudos for you. And that leads to my question that I was gonna ask: Prince or Michael Jackson? What we got?
Ooh, man, that's tough, yo. And you know, and it's funny that you brought up Prince because I was literally watching something just last night. I was watching something about Prince. One of his engineers was talking about how Prince operated. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, like, I ain't trying to say I'm Prince, but you know, I kind of operate in some similar ways. I love Prince for so many reasons, but Mike is a big part of my life as well too. So, you know, when I was growing up, like, I used to chill in the basement and dance to all the Michael Jackson videos on VHS. You know what I'm saying? That was what I did. That was my thing. So Mike holds a special place in my heart, and I like more Mike songs than I like Prince songs. However, I have such admiration and respect for Prince as a performer and an artist. And like, he really worked the whole gambit. He was like, yeah, I'm going to be the artist. I'm going to produce the music that I want to listen to. If I need to, I might even engineer it. You know, I can play the instrument. So if I tell you, hey, that's the wrong note, I know it's the wrong note because I play the instrument as well. And then get on the stage and have the production aspect of it too. You know, just such an entertainer. You know, both of those guys inspire me. It's hard. I can't put it. I can't.
Look. Oh, he's not picking a side.
I can't pick a side. I'm neutral. I'm Switzerland, baby. I can't pick a side. I'm gonna say, damn. I'm gonna say Mike. I'm gonna say Mike, but barely, like, like by a grain of salt. Like, I'm gonna say.
No, that's fair though. You made some really good points. Like, I struggle with that. I love them both. I feel like they came at it from different angles. I appreciate them. I appreciate Prince understanding ownership, and as vocal as he became about it, like, speaking on the business part, a lot of artists prior were, you know, earlier on, they were getting ripped off. You know, they were getting into these deals. It was looking elaborate, and they owned nothing. Right. So it was kind of cool to hear him be as vocal. But my MJ followed the same suit. So I'm with you on that. It's kind of hard to decide who, but that's a good conversation though. You think about it, next time you got to be more certain on who. I'm gonna let you go ride this time.
I can't. You know, like I said, I'm gonna say Mike, but just barely.
Barely. He said by a grain of salt. I know that's right. No, they're both talented. They both gave a lot to the music business. Some behind the scenes, like Prince even produced other artists, which was pretty impressive as well. So if we could go on and on that topic. I want to get to your music though.
Okay.
I did see that you had an event where you were releasing your last EP.
For sure.
Talk to me about that.
Man, that was an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? That was a good night. We did it at Bravo Ocean Studios. Shout out to the people at Bravo. You know, I'm a part of that Bravo family, and you know what, it feels like family. So, you know, the Bravo family was in the building. You know, people that I love and respect, they were there. It was just good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whenever I throw an event, you know, that's the vibe that I want. Like, I want it to be good vibes. I want the environment to feel like, man, this is just a good vibe. Like, you know, everybody's in a good moment. And that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like with the colors and the lighting and everything was just fun. It was just an amazing time. And then I had the band up there with me, and the band was killing. Everything was. It was just a great night, and it was so good. We were like, yo, we got to do it again. We got to add some more artists. We got to do some more songs. Because one of those things that I haven't done enough here in Atlanta is throw my own shows, and that's kind of where I'm at now. I was like, man, hey, let's just throw them. Let's go. Let's just see what we're doing. So I'm excited for this next event because of the same thing. It was just an amazing time.
Nice.
We did a great job bringing people in, and we hit the Apple iTunes chart for R&B singles. So it was great.
Yeah, that's what's up. Congrats to you. Yeah, I saw a lot of support around the project. What is your favorite song on your last release?
Ooh, my favorite song is No Clouds. No Clouds, hands down. I love them all. Like some people will be, I don't like. Some people love their music. Some people don't like their music. Like I'm not putting it out unless I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I love everything that's on the project. But my favorite got to be No Clouds. Got to be. It just feels like a vibe.
So put you on the spot real quick. Let me hear a little bit of No Clouds. Your favorite song on the project.
All right, indeed, no doubt. All right, so we go like this. Everybody got something to say. People say a lot of things that they don't know about. Okay, so I've been on to get around, but to be fair, some did it for clout. Look, I made some mistakes out here. No, you can't relate out here. But we can be great out here. Every night the perfect day, I swear. So don't let them tell you I'm toxic. Don't let them tell you be cautious. Cause we got a groove in the pocket. What we have is pure. Can you tell me why you've been out here hiding? Let me love you like a diamond with no clouds. Baby, that's pure. Cartier, girl, you got the perfect timing. And let me love you like a diamond with no clouds. That's pure. Yeah, that's my shit. All right, that's my job.
First he got the vocals. We knew that. All right, if y'all just hearing for the first time, I kind of caught a glimpse of the vocals. I was just excited to hear it. I tried to make it a personal show for myself. But y'all heard he was spitting them R&B lines. Let me love you. Like a diamond.
Come on now.
If that ain't some R&B pick up, baby.
Shit, man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm R&B to the death. Like
I know they told y'all ago. I know they told you. Like I ain't know, but listen.
Hey, listen. Hey, say what you want about him. You know what I'm saying? The music is great, but R. Kelly got the best. He's probably the hands down the greatest R&B artist. And I hate what he did, and I'm not condoning any of that. But he left a space open for me, so I'm just saying, let me, without all the extra shit that he was doing.
Without all the extra.
I'm gonna slide in that spot, Robert. Thank you very much.
Right. All music, no extra. I wish
right. Just all music. I ain't doing. No, we
good. That sounded absolutely beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Sharing that with us. Now, as far as your songwriting, because I'm really hearing them lines. Like, awesome. Are you writing? Are you 100% writing your music?
Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes I co-write. Kind of like Prince, you know what I'm saying? I co-write every now and again, but I'm going to touch everything on my song. I'm going to produce it. I'm going to do, I might bring somebody in to do additional production or hey, help me with these couple of lines.
Right.
But that particular song, I wrote that song completely by myself.
Nice. And produced it?
That one I did not. That one I co-produced with my business partner, my production partner, T. Lee. Shout out to Clarence Hill, who's also the MD for the Four Corners, which is a jazz fusion band. He's amazing, dopest musician I know. But he helped me whip that one up. Him and I did that.
Nice. Well, it sounds great. I'm definitely gonna put that on loud and jam out to it tonight. Hey. Yes, like for real. Thank you so. Because again, like I said, I really am a huge fan of just music in general, all genres. But there's something special about R&B. And it's the wording too. It's the way that things are said. It's like it's okay to spit bars in a very soft way for a man. Okay. But in a world where you gotta be so tough, like I appreciate R&B male singers who can. It's okay to beg. Shout out to Keith Sweat. You know, like it's okay, and I like to see vulnerability from a male perspective in that setting. You know, like you got 5 minutes to be soft and get back with it, and I'll accept it in the form of an R&B song.
And I'll accept it in the form. That's funny. Yo, Shanita, you ain't supposed to say that.
Oh, I did.
No, no. I'm just messing with you. No,
Okay,
you.
we'll edit it. I was just being honest.
I know. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing. No, you're right. You're 100% right. Listen, let me tell you something. I personally feel like if I was a rapper, I'd be eating. I'd be eating different because I'm a lyricist first. You know what I'm saying? Before anything, I'm a lyricist. I'm a songwriter. I know how to write a sticky song. I call them sticky songs. You know what I'm saying? Songs that's gonna stick with you. You know, as soon as you're done listening, you ready to listen to it again.
Nice.
I feel like you said, you gotta, especially nowadays, you gotta say that in a certain amount of time, and you gotta say a lot in a certain amount of time, and then you gotta put some swag on it too, because you can't, you know what I'm saying? You could be soft,
Right.
but you can't look soft. Like it's weird.
Right.
It's like,
Right. It's a whole balance thing going on.
Right. It's a whole balance thing. You got it's a whole balance act you gotta play. And I think I play that role. You know, I think I play that role very well. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's making a safe space for brothers to sing. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? So we talked about the project you released before. We know your favorite song on there. I'm gonna go check it out. Y'all go check it out. Go support my boy, okay? Go follow him on his website. Go check him out on all the platforms.
You know
Stream
what
it. Keep it going up the charts. It's a beautiful, talented. Well, I have to say handsome. My bad. I love the word beautiful, but handsome, talented vocalist.
I've been called beautiful before. It's all good. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Hey, beautiful,
Okay.
handsome. Either way, I look good, baby. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad.
You are the character.
Right.
So I know you have another project coming up soon, right? Do you already have dates and stuff on that?
Right now I'm not really. So what I'm doing, what's in the pipeline right now? I've been trying to work on an R&B compilation. I've been trying to bring a lot of my friends, a lot of my R&B friends that I feel like need bigger platforms. Are not hurting, but ready to get some new music out there. You know, I want to be a part of that, and I'm putting that together for them right now, for me and them right now. You know, so that's one thing that I'm working on. We still haven't worked out a date for that. I'm looking at November. We're gonna see. But the other thing that I'm working on, I'm definitely gonna be dropping a Christmas song. I haven't decided if it's gonna be a EP yet, but I'm definitely gonna drop at least a Christmas single. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm for sure already working on the next project, which probably won't be out until sometime next year. But we ain't worked that out yet, so we still building for that. But I already got some records in the hole that I think they're gonna like. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna perform one of them on Sunday at the show. So if you want to be a part of some exclusive stuff, make sure that y'all show up on Sunday, man. I'm gonna be performing a brand new song, not released nowhere. Never heard. I just want
never heard. Can't stream it right here, right now. That's dope. That's dope. Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the team that's around you, and it sounds like not only do you want to win, like you're okay with sharing the winnings, right? It's about who you bring who's at the table with you. Because a lot of people go on this journey and then they win and they at this table alone, and mental health is a real thing. So staying healthy emotionally and mentally along the way is definitely very important. And it sounds like you're on track for that. And I'm super excited, like I said, for the team around you. For those that call you friend that you're even considering to bring on the journey and add them onto this compilation, says a lot about who you are as an individual. So keep on that path, and for sure on the love. You said you like Bob Marley, so I already was on.
Yeah, one love. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, I love it. Um,
That's awesome.
no, I appreciate that very much. Yeah, it means a
But
lot.
I don't. We're getting to the bottom of our time together, so I really want to open the floor for you to share any questions that I did not get to go over with you. Anything you want to share with whoever's listening, with me, whatever. Like the stage is yours. Freestyle. What you
Um,
got?
I would say this. I would say this. You know, you said something. You mentioned something about mental health just now. That's one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't really spend a whole lot of time on, whole lot of attention on. And I want to be one of those voices. You know, I recently kind of came to the conclusion that I want to be one of those voices
Nice.
advocating for mental health, especially mental health in the Black community. You know, sometimes people need help. You know, there's a lot of trauma that we deal with, hereditary trauma. There's a lot of anxiety that we deal with, and a lot of people just ignore it. You know, I posted something today or yesterday on Facebook, and it said, "Hey, Black man, who you go to vent to?" And a couple of Black men responded, and it was most of it was just jokes. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Right.
and then it's like, and then there's Black women that's responding like, yeah, this is kind of nuts. Like, look at all these guys that are afraid to be okay with it, you know. And I even said, I was like, yo, safe space. Like, if y'all want to talk about it, like, I want people to get healing. I want you to find a therapist. If you need a therapist, like, I want you to do that. I listen to a lot of I listen to Charlamagne God a lot. He's one of my favorite people, and he advocates for mental health. I want to make it to one of his mental health expos because he's kind of been one of those voices, even for me, that's kind of been like, yo, like, it's okay to be mentally healthy. It's
Yeah.
okay, you know, to work on that, and it's kind of inspired me lately. I just had a little getaway that I was on with some friends, and we were all kind of just talking about, you know, just life in general, and a lot of this mental health just came up, and I was like,
Yeah.
and it just kind of clicked. It was like, yo, I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be one of these people that advocates for mental health. So the reason why I'm saying all that is I want you guys, if anybody's watching, you know, if you have any mental health organizations that you're a part of, that you are that you know about, if you know any therapists or anything like that, like, I want to start talking to you guys. I want to start talking to people about healing. And I also want to start helping people find their healing, including myself. So that's one thing that I definitely wanted to just kind of put out there.
Yeah.
It's more than just the music, especially as an independent artist, man. This excuse my language, this shit gets tough sometimes for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And you got to deal with the mental angst and anxiety a lot of times. So I just want people to know that, you know what I'm saying, it's a safe space, man, over here. And I'm definitely going to be advocating for it moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's very important, especially in the Black community. I think it's so important. So that's what.
No, that's thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you
Sure.
so much.
Yeah.
I definitely can relate. I concur with everything you said. It's a real serious thing, especially when you're seeing so many people make it through the struggle and then they don't get to enjoy the reward of the struggle because they're gone. Like,
Yeah.
suicide is happening for real,
Yeah.
or making, poor decisions based on where they're at mentally and emotional health too. Let's tie that together.
Right.
Like, let's talk about the
Right.
feelings that we're feeling, okay? let's
It's
discuss those.
it's all together, you know,
It's
all
all
of that
hand
is
in
together.
hand. Absolutely.
And my mom used to say this all the time. She said, "Oh, you got to let that stuff out because if you don't, you know, it bubble up, and then, you know, hurt people hurt people."
And
Um,
that's true.
you know, it
That's so
definitely
true.
happens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm so happy to hear you on that topic. That, again, like, I was already feeling the vibes. Like, you seem like a very well-rounded person outside of the music.
For
It's
sure.
not stopping there. So definitely keep it up. Don't be a stranger. Let us
I,
know when you're releasing whatever. You definitely got our support. If I'm physically able to be there, I definitely will be in the building. But we definitely appreciate what you're doing as a person and what you're bringing to the music scene. And we appreciate you so much for being on Musical Mondays. I know that I just got to know that we had some promo. I don't know if it was around your music. So we're going to let Jerome chime in at
Come on,
any
Jerome.
time.
What we promoting? I could.
Where we at, Jerome?
Antonio Fargas here, inviting you to join me and the Black Fairy Godmother Foundation for their Purple and Diamond Awards fundraiser dinner, October 30th, 2021 at 7 p.m. at the Waterside Restaurant in North Bergen, New Jersey. The Black Fairy Godmother Foundation helps those in need across the country, providing shelter, meals, and clothing to families during disasters such as Hurricane Ida. Also helps women leave domestic violence situations. For more information regarding the Purple and Diamond Awards fundraiser, go to www.theblackfairygodmother.org. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Howard Hewitt, and I hope you'll join me and the Black Fairy Godmother Foundation for their annual Purple Diamond Awards fundraiser dinner on Saturday, October 30th, 2021. It'll start at 7 p.m. at the Waterside Restaurant in North Bergen, New Jersey. The Black Fairy Godmother Foundation is committed to the betterment of communities, from feeding families to helping women get away from domestic violence to education. For more information regarding the Purple Diamond Awards fundraiser, go to www.theblackfairygodmother.org. Thank you. Hope to see you there. God bless.
Nice. Speaking of, here you go, a foundation you could probably link up with.
For
So
sure.
definitely get the details after. Maybe you can connect because they're definitely right up the alley of what we were just discussing.
Yeah, no doubt. I get that.
Yeah, I feel like nothing happens
Yeah.
coincidental. So
Yeah.
we're just asking for it. Now we're promoting it.
Yeah, I love it. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm right there with it. Yeah, I will tap in with Jerome afterwards and see if I can get some information, see how I can help, man. I would love to be a part of anything that's advocating for mental health, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again so much for making yourself available on this Monday for Musical Mondays. Again, don't be a stranger. And yeah, you can have the rest of your evening now unless you want to sing us off. It's up to you.
Hey, listen, I will sing a song on Sunday, 10/24 at Smith's Old Bar. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9 o'clock. I'm starring myself. I'm headlining. You got Keela Vibes in the building, Mario, Tyler, and Jawan. You don't want to miss it. It's gonna be at Smith's Old Bar. Y'all follow me on Instagram at YoThat'sWill. The link is in my bio to buy your tickets. You can also enter to win free tickets on my website, www.willprayer, that's PREYER.com. You enter to win 2 free tickets by signing up on my mailing list. And if you want to enter to win VIP tickets, which is $100 value and seats 4, you can purchase my EP Will with the exclamation on iTunes. And I mean purchase, not add on iTunes. You know what I'm talking about? Not Apple Music. We got to teach our people how to support independent artists. The streams don't pay as much as the purchase.
As the purchase does.
It don't pay. So listen, purchase, you can enter to win by purchasing the EP, Will with exclamation. You can find it on iTunes, and then sharing that on your social media. That's how I will know to put you in the drawing for the VIP ticket. So y'all can do that today. Do that right now. Matter of fact, stop what you're doing. We finna get off this anyway. Thank y'all so much, InDaHouseMedia. Thank you, Shamita. Thank you, Jerome. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to back to Black, my team that put this together. So I appreciate y'all very much.